So I'll be sharing with you the items I'll be using. So I'll be using 4mm crochet hook. I'll be using a Nigerian brand yarn. It's Yeye yarn. So I'll be using double strand. I'll be using scissors to cut the necessary part and tape measure to measure. So I'll be needing the widest part of the hips measurement. So the measurement I'm using is 40 inches. So let's continue. So I'll be starting with a magic ring. So make your magic ring. Now, so this is my magic ring. Make chain 4. 2, 3, 4. So into that magic ring, make 1 single crochet. Now make chain 4, single crochet, make another chain 4, so last chain 4, make the last single crochet. Now fast enough to join this round together. Slip stitch into the ring and slip stitch into this first chain 4. Now, so this is our first round. Now to this first corner, what we want to do here is to have 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, which we've achieved. Now chain 4, make 3 treble crochet. So this is treble crochet into this ring, into this space. Make chain 2. So enter into the same space, make 4 treble crochet. So this is our first corner. We have chain 4, 3 treble crochet, chain 2 and 4 treble crochet. This 4 chain count as 1 treble crochet. So now let's move to the next space. Chain 2. So we have 4 treble crochet, chain 2, 4 treble crochet into the next corner. Now to the third corner, repeat same process. So I'll meet you at this last space. So I've completed my row. Now I'm going to be slip stitching to this first stitch. So fasten up this place to close the space. So when I'm done, I will weave this in. Now if I'm going to continue with one color, I will make sure to slip stitch and find my way around into this space, to this first corner. But because I'm changing color, I'll chain one and cut off my yarn. I will add my second color. So I'm going to be dropping this. So next is to add my second color. So at this point, I'll be introducing my new color. Turn to the end of the corner. Make chain 7 and make 1 treble crochet into this space. So this is our corner. So this chain 7 stands as 4 chain for 1 treble crochet and chain 3 for chain 3 space. So make your chain 3 and make your treble crochet in between this stitch. So I'll be skipping this and this, so right into this next one, in between, not on the stitch, in between the stitches, I'll be making my 1 treble crochet. So chain 3 and repeat this same process in between this stitch. Make a 1 treble crochet, chain 3, make a 1 treble crochet, chain 3. So skip this and jump into the middle stitch, that is the corner stitch. Make your 1 treble crochet, chain 3, 1 treble crochet right into the stitch. So this is what you should have at this point. Now I'm going to repeat this process of chain 3, 1 treble crochet in between the stitch till we get to this last stitch. So I'll come back and show you what to do next. So 3. So I'm on the last stitch. You just simply slip stitch on the chain 4, 1 2 3 4. So that brings us to the end of the round. If you are working with one color, just slip stitch into this corner space. But since I'm changing color, I'll chain 1 and cut off my yarn. So for this round, make sure that after your corner, you have 1 2 3 treble crochet here. 1 2 3. Hope you understand. After this corner, just have 1 2 3 before the next corner. So let's change our color. So this is my new color. Now into any of the corner, grab your yarn, chain 6. So this chain 6 counts as 1 treble crochet, chain 2. Now into that space, make 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet. So we have 4 treble crochet in between this, in this corner stitch. Now chain 2, 1 treble crochet into the next space, chain 2, 1 treble crochet into the next space, chain 2, 1 treble crochet into the next space, chain 2, 1 treble crochet. So into this corner, after making chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2 again, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet. So in each of the corner you should have a total of 4 treble crochet chain 2. Hope you understand. That is 4 treble crochet chain 2 into 4 in total. 1 2 3 4. Now let's continue. Chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet. So in the next corner, chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 treble crochet, chain 2, 1 the third treble crochet, chain 2, the fourth treble crochet, chain 2. So I'll continue this process till I get to this last stitch. So I'll come back to show you what to do next. Look how beautiful it is. So chain 2 and slip stitch on chain 4 of this beginning stitch. So remember that if you are working with one color, just slip stitch and continue working. Slip stitch into the corner. So I'll be cutting off my yarn and adding the next color. So in this corner you should have 1 treble crochet chain 2, 1 treble crochet chain 2, 1 treble crochet chain 2, all in this corner before you jump to the next stitch. So in this middle stitch you should have 1 2 3 4 before the corner. 1 2 3 4 before the corner. 1 2 3 4 before the corner. Now let's cut our yarn and continue working. So this is our next color. Make your magic ring, magic knot as usual, and into this first corner, to this corner, grab your yarn, chain 3. So at this point you want to work with 1 double crochet. You want to work with 1 double crochet, with double crochet rather. So make double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet twice. So this is the corner. So now into this space, this remaining chain 2 space, just simply make 2 double crochet. So we are not making any chain in between again. Just simply make 2 double crochet. So into this space before the corner, make your 2 double crochet. So into the main corner, as you can see, this is the main corner. Make your 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. So the next space, simply make your 2 double crochet and continue your working till you get to the next corner and repeat same pattern. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. So slip stitch into this first stitch to join this round. Now I want you to listen attentively. For this round, make sure you have, after the corner, make sure you have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 set of 2 double crochet. So you make your corner and in the next space you make 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and make your corner. So in between the corner you should have 1 2 3 4. 6, 7, 7 double seven sets of 2 double crochet. Now we'll cut our yarn and make 3 more squares. So I'll be doing that off camera. So I've made my 3 more squares. So 1, 2, 3. So the 4th square, I will not be cutting it off. So I want to use it to join this square together. Now let's take a measurement. Don't mind my measurement too. So we'll measure from this point to this point, stretched, because it will be stretched on the body. So if you are measuring like this, you end up having a bigger size, a bigger skirt. So I will advise you stretch it a bit. So I supposed to be having 10 set of squares, but remember I still have 1 row to join, so I'll be adding 1 row to this to join it. So that will cover for the remaining 2 stitch to make it 10 stitch. So let's continue our work. Okay, before we continue, if you are making for a smaller size, like let's say 38, 36 thereabouts, I would advise you reduce your hook. To like probably like 3.5 or 3 mm. So if you are making for a bit bigger size, I would advise you go higher with your hook, like 4.5. Now if you are making for a larger size like 45 upward, 44 thereabouts upward, what you simply do is just to increase this row, that is, work another set of 2 double crochet round. Work once you get to this corner, make your 2 double crochet chain 1, 2 double crochet, and work 1 double crochet into this space. When you get to the corner, repeat. So in this space you make 1 double crochet, in the corner you make 2 double crochet chain 1, 2 double crochet. Now let's continue our work. So because I'm continuing with this color, so I'll simply slip stitch into this corner. So I'll simply slip stitch into this corner and I'll make chain 4 and repeat another treble crochet. So I want to work with treble crochet at this point. Now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 stitch, 2 stitch, and in between this stitch make 1 treble crochet. Now once you repeat working in between stitches, so chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3 in between this stitch. Repeat your treble crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3 in between the stitch. Make your 1 treble crochet. So now we are at the corner space. Make your chain 5. So into this corner space, make two treble crochet, chain 3, two treble crochet, chain 3, and two treble crochet. Now chain 5, skip 1 2 3 in between the stitch. So I've worked this space upward. Look at how I started this point. So I did the corner. So I'll stop here and I'll come back and show you what to do next. 1 2 3. So we are in the middle point at this point, middle stitch of the corner. Make your two treble crochet, chain 3, and now what we want to do next is to join this to this. So place your work like this and join this space to this space. I want to work on this square, so while joining to this square, watch carefully. Now make your treble crochet, two treble crochet into this corner, one, two, three, chain 3, grab your, insert your hook into this space, and make your mini chain 2, skip 1 2 3 and walk in between these stitches. So look at what you should have. Now you can chain 2 before joining and make it remaining chain 3. You can chain 3 before joining and make the remaining chain 2. So whichever one you prefer. So chain 3, and I will insert my hook and pull this to join, chain 2, and work my treble crochet in between the third stitch, 1 2 3. One, two, three. Slip stitch, 1 2, treble crochet, 1 2 3, one 2 3. Insert your hook into the next space. So look at what you should have. One, two, 1 2 3. 1 2 3. to the next space. One, two, three, to the space, to the middle stitch. 1, 2, 3. So join to this one. Now we are in the corner space. Look at what we should have. Look at how beautiful it is. Now walk into this corner, 2 treble crochet, chain 2. Now join to this last space. As you can see, this is the last space here. Chain 1 and work your remaining treble crochet. Let's make chain 2. So chain 2, join and another chain 2. As you can see, this is what you should have at this point. So this is the upper part, this is the side, this is the upper part. As you can see, this is the side. Now we want to work on the upper part of this space. Next is to make your chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat your skip 3. Now I'll be repeating this process on this row and down to this row. I'll come back to show you what to do next. So I'm on this last corner here. Remember, I started from here, I walked down here, I joined here, I walked here, I walked to this side, I walked to this side. So on this last corner, I will simply make my 2 treble crochet, so I'll simply make 2 treble crochet, chain 2. So I'll grab the next square. So now I'm going to be repeating the same process I did here. I'll repeat it here also. So just simply yarn over twice and walk into this corner, walk 2 treble crochet, sorry, 1, 2, 3, and join to this space. 1, 2, skip 2 stitches and work your 1 treble crochet in between. in between the stitch. So I'll continue working off camera and I'll join the last square also. So I'll come back to show you my measurement and what to do next. So I've successfully joined my 4 squares together. So right now I want to take my measurement after making this part. That is, I crochet down here to this part. Now I'll grab my, excuse me, so I'll grab my tape measure from this starting point. So I'll stretch my project. So look at where it is. So I have 40 inches. The beauty of this skirt is for it to be stretched a bit on the body. So not too loose, not too tight. So this is what you should have. Now, let's continue. Since we've worked this down part, so I want to work this upper part too. Remember, we are working from this side, down here, down here, down here, down here. I want to work on this row. So I'm working like this. So into this first corner, I'll make my 1 treble crochet, another treble crochet, chain 4 and 2 more treble crochet. Chain 5 and continue 1 2 3 into this stitch. Four, 5. So right now I'm in my first corner. This corner of this side. After making my 5 chain, I will make 2 treble crochet, chain 2. So in between this stitch, somewhere around there, just make your single crochet, chain 2 and make the remaining 2 treble crochet in the next corner. So this is it. In this corner, make your 2 treble crochet, chain 2, fix a single crochet here to join this space together, chain 2 and make your next treble crochet. So I'll continue like that and I'll repeat same process here, single crochet here till I get to the last stitch. Sorry, the single crochet will be here, not there. The single crochet will be here, this middle point. So I'll continue till I get to this last stitch and I'll come back and show you what to do next. So I'm at the end of the row. 1 2 3 4 5. So to this corner, the very last corner, make your 2 treble crochet, chain 2, chain 2, and 2 treble crochet. If you are used to the joining, granny square joining, as in that is join with the style of work as you go, that is work as you join, rather work as you join, I have the tutorial in my channel on how to make the skirt, so I advise you kindly watch that. So once you watch it, you'll be able to understand how to join this effectively. Now what we want to do next is to join this together. So to make this joining, so want to join both ends together like this. Now I've made my 2 treble crochet, chain 2, so insert my hook into this first corner here, this corner, to join, chain 2, and make your remaining treble crochet in this corner. So I'll continue this process till I get to the last stitch. So I'll come back to show you what to do next. So this is what you should have. Once I'm done, I will be weaving in all these ends. So chain 2 and make your, into the very first, into the very last corner, make your 2 treble crochet, chain 2, join to this corner, chain 2 and slip stitch. So because I'm changing my color, I'll be cutting off after chain 1, and cut off my, so if you are not cutting, if you are not changing color, just simply continue working. Now you can decide to use anywhere as the upper part or the lower part. So for me, I want to work on the upper part. So for my upper part, I'll be using this color. For the next row, I'll be using this color. Make your magic knot. So into any space, so I'll be working any space, to any, absolute any space. So chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet, so I'll be adding 5 chain to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making a total of 8 chain. So into the next space, I'll make my 1 double crochet, chain 5, 1 double crochet, So I made my one double crochet in between this joining, in between. So I'll make my next double crochet on this space. I'll continue this pattern till I get to the last stitch. So I'll come back and show you what to do next. So I'll slip stitch into 1, 2, 3, chain 3. So slip stitch into this space, make chain 3. Next is to make 2 more double crochet. So I'll be making 3 double crochet into this space. So slip stitch into the first stitch. Now I want to continue our work. So at this point we want to make treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this chain 4 stand counts as a treble crochet. So I'll make extra 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So treble crochet in between this stitch. Chain 4. Treble crochet in between the stitches. So I'll continue this process till I get to the last stitch. So at this point I want to change color. So slip stitch on chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to change color, but I don't want to cut off the yarn because I'm using it very soon. I'm actually following the color of the customer requested for. That's why I'm using this color combination. So if you want to make yours, you can use any color combination of your choice, or you can follow this same color pattern. Now chain 3, I'll simply tie this at the back. So I'll chain 3 and make my 2 double crochet. So into each of the spaces I'll be making 3 double crochet in total. So I'll meet you at the end of this row. So I'm at the end of the row. I'll be changing my color to this pink. So I'll simply grab it and slip stitch with it. Now I'll cut off this yarn because I'm no longer using it. I'll drop it and tie this at the back firmly. So let's continue. So chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and repeat the treble crochet. So for the upper part, this is the very last row. This is the very last row of the upper part. So I'll meet you at the end. So I will chain 4 and slip stitch on the chain 4 of this stitch and cut off my yarn. So at the end, I'm going to be fixing a strap here for a band. If you understand. Look at how beautiful our skirt is coming out. Now we are done with the upper part. We want to work on the down part. So for the down part, my client wants from the waist to the bum part 12 inches. 12 inches. So I'm going to be working to 12 inches before I make my fringe. So what I'll be doing next is to repeat what I did here. I'll be repeating it here. So I'll simply turn my work and grab my yarn and make my double crochet chain 4, double crochet chain 4, and I'll make this 3 double crochet, and I'll come up and make the treble crochet, double crochet and treble crochet. So once I'm done with the down part, I'll come back and show you how it looks like and all the finishing touches you are going to be adding. So at this point, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do so you won't be missing any of my tutorial videos. So this is the down part of the skirt. Now let's take our measurement. So just leave this side flat like this and measure. So I have about 13 inches. Let's say 12 inches because that's what I want. So because I don't want it to raise up too much, so I'll be stopping here. So if you want a longer length of skirt, after your band, after this row of for the waist area, you can continue working this down part till any desired length. So I'll be stopping my own measurements here. I'll be stopping here. So if you want a longer one, just continue working this pattern of 3 double crochet and treble crochet. Hope you understand. So we are almost coming to the end of the video. I'll cut my yarn and I'll chain 1 and cut my yarn off fast enough. Next is to weave in all my ends, which I'll be doing off camera. And as I told you earlier, I'll be making a chain of about 150. I'll be fixing it on this band area so to stand for adjustment. And for the down part, I'll be making fringe. I'll be making a long fringe. So my customer wants from this waist to the end of the fringe 32 inches. So I'll be removing 12 from 32 inches, which will give me 20 inches. So I'll be making a fringe of about 20 inches long, and I'll be attaching it to this area, these spaces. So thank you for watching to the end, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.